We want Dallas. We want Dallas. We want Dallas. Oh, we live. Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, what up, what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, what up, what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. As you can see right now, I'm by myself. Corey will be back on in a second, man. He had to fall off and then jump back on. But and then the OG is running a little bit behind. I think he's a little butt sore, man. A little butt sore right now. So he'll be on in a second, man. But what's up, everybody out there? My dog Phil Harris, Kanisha Davis, everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Remember, when you come to the channel, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. Everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube. We have my guy on now. He's back. The OG. It's just the OG today, y'all. Just the OG.
So you done already started. So I'm gonna go ahead and come on here. I wanted to come here late just to see what you had to say. So if anybody butts so, your butt should still be so. I mean, don't come here playing like that, G. Yeah, bring your popcorn because it's gonna be here.
Oh, bring your popcorn today, dog.
I don't already handle one text message today. I can handle another.
What's up, Kamari White man? Welcome home, big homie. Make sure y'all check my dog out. Him and his beautiful wife. The Christianist podcast comes out every Tuesday on all your podcast platforms and including YouTube. All right. What's up, my dog, Roddy Little John? Welcome on as well. All right. And there go my dog. The Caters is all good, dude. Corey Davis. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
What's up?
Why you got a smile on your face? Why you so giddy?
I'm a little giddy today, man. The unthinkable happened today, so I'm a little giddy, man. I'm a little giddy. I got some bullets in my gun today, man. I got some bullets in my gun today.
That I'm doing so that ain't funny.
I've been having blanks in my pistol for a minute, man. I got some artillery today, man. I got some artillery today.
No, you don't. I need to start not doing what somebody else already done.
What's up, sis?
Sorry. I didn't know it was on camera. Yeah.
Come on back, Alicia. You all right? He need.
It's not. I gotta tell him.
Phil says, man, OG, I know you mad with your kicker.
Zoom in. Where's your controller for your?
We'll jump on that. We'll get into that. Rodney said, "What's up, crew?" And Pittsburgh Steelers are the greatest. I think somebody on here will have a little something to say about that.
Oh, that's right.
Something to say about that. But before we get jumped into this, man, let's go ahead and give our wonderful sponsor, Mr. Alvin Jameson, a huge shout out. We got a lot to talk about today. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. Thank you, Mr. Alvin Jamison, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. Fellas, man, how was y'all weekend?
Good.
Wait.
Show as usual. Go at times 2.
You muted?
Am I getting rid of one of these? Which one?
Get rid of one. Get rid of one.
I'm trying twice.
Okay. There we go. All right. So it's been a great weekend, man. All right, let's start, man. We got to start in Saturday's football. Before we jump to the NFL, man, we got to talk about the Colorado Buffaloes losing to Kansas and what Deion Sanders called a little taste of humble pie, a little taste of listening to what the media is saying, listening to the hype, and not coming, with your full arsenal of weapons and taking this team for what it is, man. Everybody's gunning for your head, and you have to know that. And they took a fall in Kansas. Let's talk about that game first, man, before we jump into any other sports talk. OG, tell me about that game, man. Your thoughts on that Kansas Colorado game.
Well, the main problem is they couldn't stop the run. Mm-hmm. They had been doing pretty good against the run throughout the season, at least the last few games.
Right.
But that dude for Kansas, I mean, they had no answer at all.
Beatty.
Yeah, I give them credit. They got down 17-0 and they came back. And but yeah, it's not having no answer for him, I think, made the difference in the game. And like Deion said, he gave them a big time speech, a humble pie speech in the locker room. So you got to listen to me to think you better get out for that. Because they actually controlled their own destiny. But now I don't know who, because you got 4 teams who got the same record in the conference now.
Right. Because BYU lost, right?
Yeah, what's gonna beat them?
Yeah.
What is it? Because they bring to get the fan. It was Arizona State.
Arizona State. Yeah, it was Arizona State.
It took them 20 minutes to get the fans off the field because there's 1 second left to go in the game. So the fans had now bum rushed the field.
How long we taking to get them off?
About 20 minutes. Because they were out there. They were thick out there. But yeah, it took about 20 minutes to get them off the field. They run one more play.
Let me ask you this. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, the other thing I was gonna say was, I don't know if y'all saw the Colorado game, but what the if you did see it, then maybe if you haven't seen it, then maybe you've seen the clips about when the dude hit Shador.
Not just one hit.
Absolutely went 100% low. It's like that was, to me, it was intentional trying to hurt somebody. Because it's not like Shador. Number one, he was running the ball. He a power back that's trying to run over somebody. That wasn't the case. So yeah, I think that was deliberate. I think that type of action don't need to be in the sport. But and for some reason, I guess they say they didn't call the penalty because he was outside the pocket.
Now, did y'all see in that same breath, OG, when he got hit like by 3 different defenders? He was already down, and then it's like,
and then on top of him.
Yeah, and then he was asking the ref like, "What are you looking at?" And then he ended up pushing, which I don't agree with that part. You don't push the refs, but at the same time, refs didn't even care. They were just, then one of them came and pushed him back or whatever. And I heard when the commentator was saying, refs can push him as they need to, but hey man, he was getting pummeled out there for a quick second, and then there's a lot of no calls. BB, what's happening? But I'm not making any excuses for, like you said, a little piece of humble pie. But you gotta make some of them calls now. They were putting him on his butt. Yeah. And at some point, like you said, you worry about the safety. And like I think Shador has said this before, most of these teams, this is their Super Bowl. This is just the game that they get to see, or people get to see them. So I agree with physicality, but man, sometimes you got to worry about the safety of the player too.
Yeah, they are absolutely letting too much get away with the hits on Shador, and Shador in particular. there's a lot of extracurricular stuff that goes on when he gets hit. Like you said, that hit where the three people hit him. The third dude came late.
Ladies on
They
them.
laid him up, and then the number 54 or 44 or whatever it was, he's mushing him.
Yeah.
In the head.
Yeah,
and getting up and then kneeing him when he getting up too. Like it's a lot, man, that's going on. And then to go back to that hit to the knees of Shador, not only was it a hit to the knees, it was late.
Yeah.
He had an opportunity to slow up. He had an opportunity to go to the side. He didn't have to dive at his legs. So it's something has to be done, man. And this is not the first game that's happened, and I believe Dion and them have complained about this to the refs, man. And it seems, honestly, to me, it's like it's getting worse.
Yeah. So the thing that get me when you say that right there, like you see the ref looking at it, and they got their hand on, and they had the hand up, and he said clean hit because what the OG just said because he's running with the ball. But is there what's clipping?
Well, clipping
when you hit somebody from the back.
Yeah, on the legs.
Yeah, on the legs.
Yeah. So they said he was a runner, and he's outside the pocket. I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is it was still late.
Yeah, he already thrown the ball.
He had already thrown the ball.
Yeah.
So they can say, he was out the pocket, that he's a runner. But yeah, if he has the ball, of course. But he didn't have the ball.
It just reminds me, and I guess it's a different scenario and a different position, but it kind of reminds me of the hit that Marcus Lattimore took that ruined his career. I mean, it was that same kind of hit that he took that absolutely ruined his career. He tried to come back. He got drafted by San Francisco. He tried to come back and play for them.
The running back?
Yeah, Marcus Lattimore here from South Carolina. Yeah, because he was on the verge of being a big-time draft pick, making millions of dollars, and that one hit ruined his career.
Yeah, they have to do something, man. Shador is a top 5 pick in the draft, and these players, I don't know if it's jealousy, I don't know if it's hate, I don't know what it is, but they are gunning for him, and not to just show you that I'm better. They're gunning on him to hurt him, and that's what there's no place in football for those type of plays. And if the ref can't control it, what other options do these players have, or the coaches?
Let me ask y'all this, because one of the commentators said not with one of the plays. He said he sees why some of these players decide to hang it up, when they're a high draft pick, towards plays like this towards the end of the season, and they go, well, listen, I ain't got nothing else to play for. I gotta get prepared for the draft. I can't get hurt, and lose my draft stock, and mess up millions of dollars on the table right here with dirty. And I said it's not a good play. I'm not saying it's a dirty play, but it's not a good play when I'm a quarterback, and then you could tell he was going low, not trying to tackle him. He was going low. Yeah, make no sense.
And he had all the intentions of going low. I mean that was not even the second thought of hitting him higher.
Yeah,
right.
And wasn't that the same guy who mushed him in the head too?
Yes, at the end of yep. He was one of those. He's one of those three.
Those three. Yeah. So I mean that says a lot right there. Tough loss for Colorado. They, like OG said, I think their only chance now is to win the conference.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen now because, like I said, you got 4 teams that's 6-2 in the conference: Arizona State, Iowa State, BYU, and Colorado. They're all 6-2.
But who got to play Boise?
Who got to play Boise this week?
I'm saying, is it Colorado that got to play that running back?
No. Colorado plays. Let's see. Utah playing Houston. Colorado.
Don't they play Kansas or something like that?
Yeah, Colorado playing Kansas, so they only
they got to play Kansas State or something, right?
Yeah, they playing Kansas State, so they only leave Arizona and Iowa State.
Okay.
So Arizona is playing Arizona State.
Okay.
So who is Iowa playing? Iowa State. Iowa State's playing Kansas State. So I don't think nobody playing Boise.
Okay.
And
Well,
now these,
man,
but
So
Boise not in this conference though.
boy,
I thought they had to play him at the end, but so do they still have a chance?
That's the thing. That's the unknown. You know, right now, as far as the lineup, I don't know if this means anything. They got Arizona State, Iowa State, BYU, and then Colorado. As far as how they're placing them in the conference, but I don't know. I don't know if that truly means that's the pecking order. And Arizona State and Iowa State are the front runners. I don't know.
Colorado got Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State.
Yeah, who is terrible.
Yeah.
So they can end the season off 9-3.
9-3.
Yeah, 9-3.
So they'll drop from 13 with this L here. From 13 to possibly, I'm hoping that they still stay in that 20.
They were 13.
They went as far.
They were 16.
They were 16. Yeah, I didn't think they got that high. They were 16.
Okay, my bad.
Right now, but you know the official thing don't come out until Tuesday. But right now, it's saying they 23rd.
Dang, they went to 23.
Yeah, that's what it's saying right now.
That sucks because they had some people that lost this weekend.
A bunch of people, yeah.
People lost, man. So
teams like Bama.
You're saying BYU is 19, but you know all this is not official. Iowa State is 17, and Arizona State is 14. But that's that. You know, all that won't become official until they come out with the official rankings on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be teams like, you know, some of them teams like South Carolina that was 18 that should move up a little further.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're doing pretty well. Penn State, not Penn State, but what I was looking at, Tennessee might move up because they beat UTEP. You know, just a bunch of teams that's in that top 15 that should do a little bit more moving. Mississippi should fall because Florida mollywopped them.
Yeah, so that should make it good for Tennessee because both Ole Miss and Alabama got beat.
Yeah.
Indiana. Yeah, but I don't know if Indiana will move down that far because they lost to Ohio State. Now they may still be in the top 10 because they were undefeated. They'll be a 10-1 team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they should still stay in the top 10. At least that's how I'm feeling. Because like I said, you know, though it was Ohio State at number 2, they should probably still stay. Mississippi should drop. Ole Miss, they should drop out the top 10 at least because they were number 9. So it should be some shaking and moving.
But you know, some coaches, and I think it's the Ole Miss coach that was saying, it's actually beneficial to go to the conference championship game.
He said,
because at that point in time, if you go there, you in a certain position in the rankings, and you lose.
Oh, would that mess you up? Yeah.
It hurt you.
I get it. It makes sense, especially in the SEC, to go to that conference championship.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how much weight that would have on a Colorado, you know.
Right.
Because like I said, I know we don't talk much about their conference in terms of, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, in my head, this is just me now. I would put a South Carolina in there with the same record before I would put a Colorado in there, just because this is SEC for me. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. But so
you're talking about at large for the 8 at large. But actually, it's only 7 at large because the 5th place is going to be the lowest Power 5. So you're saying out of the 7 at large teams, you would put South Carolina in there before you put Colorado?
I would, only because of their strength of schedule. You know what I mean?
But they would have to beat Clemson.
Yes, to finish off the season. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I'm just saying on top of that, you play a Florida, you play a Kentucky, you play a Auburn. You play, you know, like I said, the SEC has a little bit more strength of schedule for South Carolina than Colorado would. That's just me.
Yeah. And
I don't
then
know. Colorado got now that division, like I said, it's got besides Colorado, got 3 other teams in the top 20.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
the
other 3 teams.
Remy says the winner of the Big 12 gets the bid. So whoever wins between BYU and Colorado will get in, and the other two won't. But they have to play each other. We don't know right now because they're all 8-3. We don't know if they're gonna play each other.
Yeah, that's unknown right now.
That's unknown. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unknown. They have to make that cut, and I don't know what they base it off of if all those teams end up at 8 or 9-3. Is it strength of schedule? Is it how many points you won by? Is it yeah, I'm not sure how that works, man.
So I guess I'm looking at it because South Carolina, like I said, with the same schedule, if they end up at the bottom, they had to play, like I said, Kentucky, LSU, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Alabama. They mollywopped Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Vandy. I mean, like I said, they go through a litany of teams in the SEC that were ranked at the time that they played them. They played 10. They played 7 when they played Alabama. They played 12 that was Ole Miss. They played 16 at LSU. You know, they were all ranked each time they played them. Missouri was 23 when they played them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then like I said, if they beat Clemson, which would be 17, I got to give them a little bit of a nod over a.
Yeah,
I guess another close.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rim said look at conference wins at that point.
Hey, Remus, how you doing, buddy? hey. All right, I got somebody want to talk to you in a minute. Go ahead. Hey, brother.
Yeah. So, I agree with what you're saying, though, Corey. I think you would have to put a South Carolina team in there over a Colorado squad, and then also even though BYU did lose, they did lose to a team that was ranked. That Arizona State, who was 21, and Colorado lost to a Kansas team who was unranked.
Yeah, that those hurt. Yeah,
and that might cost you a little more.
Yeah,
falling in the standings, though, man. So we'll see where they end up at next week. And hopefully Colorado gets a chance. But overall, Colorado had a successful season. I will say, they're getting a bowl game. They will, they're not getting the toilet bowl game. They'll probably get a decent bowl game as well. I think Colorado will bring in some money. Whatever bowl, I think bowls will be reaching out to them to get them, So,
so let me give you your top 10 right now in college. So Oregon was 61. They're your number ones. Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame entered the top 5 today. Georgia moved down. We moved up 2 spots. Like Notre Dame, we moved up 2. Notre Dame moved up 1. Tennessee moved up 3. University of Miami moved back up 3. And what's this? What's SMU? That's Southern Methodist University.
ACC.
ACC,
huh?
The ACC.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, and then at your 10, Indiana. So they moved. Indiana moved down 5.
Okay.
Alabama moved down 6 spots to 13. Ole Miss moved down 6 spots to 15. Those are the big moves, that because of the L they took. BYU went down 5. Texas A&M moved 5.
They said Raymond said, never mind. They got ASU playing BYU in the Big 12.
Now I'm looking at something right here that's totally different.
Okay.
I'm looking at something right here. It's giving different scenarios. Say if 2 teams, of course, who are 2 teams. If 3 teams, they give all these scenarios. But they say if it's a 14 tie scenario, it would be Arizona State against Iowa State.
Oh, wow!
In that Colorado conference.
Yep.
Oh,
if it's the 14 scenario, that's who would play. Just on the Big 12 site.
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Knisha says their success is showing up in the recruiting. They are taking all the USC's committed players.
Are you talking about Colorado? They got it flipped.
Yeah.
Then you got the number one recruit that flipped from LSU.
Yeah.
They go to
Quarterback.
Michigan. Yeah, they go to Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number one guy, quarterback.
He's supposed to be the number one overall recruit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he flipped because he gave them. I do remember that he got the most NIL money. That's why he flipped.
And with
I think
Michigan?
he topped at 10.9, 10.2. I'm sorry, I always said 10.2. So he left there for the dope. Now I will say this here: Colorado, those kids are moving for notoriety, their playability, because like Dion already told them, we don't have that kind of bread here. You know, but I will get you there. You know, I'll get you the notoriety. I'll get you, I'll get you the plug that you need. But some are looking to get that deal right now.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that'd be more than what you do, guy, huh?
Yeah. All right, man. Any more college talk you want to jump into, Corey? OG?
On the other college talk is
Celebrate
another
ball?
disappointment is South Carolina went down today by 17 points to UCLA.
South Carolina what?
Yeah.
When I saw it, it was like 10-2 or something like that.
The girls?
They went down by 17. The LSU played at home and they were ready to play, buddy.
They brought it. Did they come back?
No, I said it lost by 17.
Oh, no, by 17.
Wow.
Stopped the 43-game winning streak.
Wow.
LSU?
Yeah, no, UCLA.
Oh, UCLA. Oh,
Yeah, you said UCLA was good though.
Yeah, they number 5. They good.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's good thing it is early in the season,
And I guess the thing about Dawn State is she doesn't shy away from competition. I think on Thanksgiving Day they playing number 8 Arizona at Arizona. So during the regular season, she does not shy away from competition.
That only builds your team, man. That only makes your team stronger when it comes down to the, you're gonna need to be battle tested when you get into the March Madness. So doing it now. But yeah, that's woo.
was that a humble game or what? What was that? What was that? OG? Just a tough 5.
Yeah, you could tell that South Carolina really misses Cardoso because UCLA had a healthy young lady in the middle that they could not stop.
Yeah.
Ashton Watkins and my other young lady, they were kind of light for her, so they got to figure that out.
Juju them took an L yesterday
They do.
to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Now Baylor beat up on somebody by I think like 40 points. And I think they were showing that, they were having a clinic, but I don't know. It's kind of early, still early, but
yeah, they it's gonna be interesting because they got a lot of good teams out there that does women's basketball this year, man. They got forces over there. I kind of feel bad for Juju Watkins because she don't have a strong squad. It's really, it's her that she's doing everything. She's assisting, she's scoring, rebounding. She had to play spectacular for her team to compete. She just don't have the help that a lot of these other teams has from what I've seen thus far.
So she was 10 for 25 yesterday. Saturday, yesterday. But she had an all-around pretty decent game. Like you said, it looks like she's gonna need some help though.
Yeah, she needs some help, man. She has to take 25 shots. And that says a lot about what you have in your squad, man. If she doesn't, they won't stand a chance. They won't stand a chance.
I guess you're going to be number 1 now.
Yeah.
What are they? LSU is still 6-0.
You
going
number 2 right now.
Yeah, you going with number 2.
You got it too. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like you said, it's early. You know this thing will jump up and down for a minute, man, until later on in the season, man, when you see the cream will rise to the top.
Facts.
So, Pee Wee says, "BB back from hibernation." All right, man. Let's go ahead, fellas, man. Let's jump into the NFL.
Hold on one second. BB asked a good question. He said, "How does the SEC championship loss affect the rankings for Texas or Georgia?"
So they're the two that's right now just heading to the SEC championship.
Hmm?
They're the two that's gonna play.
Right now, they're headed towards it, but the question is, let's say if it was Georgia and Texas, for the SEC championship, if either one of those two lose at a high ranking, right now you got Georgia at let's say 5, no, Georgia at 6, and a Texas 3. If one of those three lose, if you got Georgia at 6, Texas at 3, if one of them take a L,
when Tennessee,
I know if it's Georgia, we're out. We're done.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be Tennessee?
Texas, huh?
Right. Wouldn't Tennessee move up to play in that championship round, though?
Well, we're ahead of Tennessee. Huh?
You talking about the playoffs, G? What you talking about?
No.
You talking about playing the SEC championship game?
Well, we beat
Yeah, they beat Tennessee.
Right, but if Georgia loses another game, that was wouldn't that push Georgia out, and then it'd be Texas versus Tennessee?
Oh, you mean like if we lose like our last game of the season, or like we play
Auburn? It's Iron Bowl.
We play Massachusetts, then we play Georgia Tech the last game of the season.
I just played Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We did, so we play Georgia Tech last then.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Auburn and LSU. Yeah, you ever play Georgia Tech? Like, where y'all playing them at?
We normally, I forget where we at this year, but no, we flip flop between Georgia Tech and Georgia. I think, let me see, but that's that we always play them last anyway.
Georgia Tech causing some problems here lately.
They are playing spoiler. They're trying to play spoiler.
Yeah.
So I'm asking. So if let's say hypothetically, Georgia Tech knocks off Georgia, and Texas wins their last game, and Tennessee wins their last game, would Tennessee not play Texas in the SEC championship, or they should?
They should at this point. Though Georgia beat both of them, but I think, if you go off, I guess record at that point, Tennessee right now is, let me see, Tennessee is 8-2, so that would, I would imagine they would catapult them ahead of Georgia.
If they got 2 losses in the SEC.
Texas is the only one that is a 1-loss team.
Right.
So Texas is going to be in there.
Yeah.
So it's that last spot. So
I think Texas has got one spot.
Yeah.
Unless they take an L on their last game,
Playing that Texas A&M.
But they still should be in there, right? Oh, that'll give them 3 losses in the.
I give them 2. They'll get Texas.
2 losses. Yeah.
Oh, 2 losses.
Because they only lost to us.
Okay, yeah. So they should probably still be in.
Now Texas A&M is 8-3, and this that what they call Red River Shootout or whatever it is, So this is a tough game. Huh?
That's not the Red River Shootout.
What's the Texas?
I think that's Texas Oklahoma there.
Yeah.
So what's the Texas A&M game?
I don't know what the name of that go.
The Battle of Texas. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Battle of Texas game.
That's a great question, though, BB. That's a great question.
Yeah.
I personally think Tennessee moves up if Georgia loses. I don't think Texas can come out of the championship game.
Right.
So that's my opinion. All right, man. Let's go to the NFL. Let's go to the NFL, man. Thursday night football. We had Remus Cromwell and Roddy Littlejohn's Pittsburgh Steelers versus Kenesha Davis's Cleveland Browns. And then,
Hey man, ain't nothing better than playing in the snow with
Don't talk about my QB1.
making snow angels, and oh, my baby's making snow angels out there. I call my baby on FaceTime. My baby's on FaceTime.
He just gave him more stuff to add to that clip that he said with all the crazy comments of his. He was ready for that answer. His eye was just like.
But what a game! And I'm gonna be honest with you, that Cleveland Browns team is more dynamic on the offensive side with Jameis Winston at quarterback.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't know if he's just comfortable just letting the ball loose, but you're seeing his receivers. Judy now is becoming a player that everybody thought he can be in Denver.
Did y'all see when he said somebody jump off line? Somebody get off line.
So let's talk about that game, man. In the snow, this was a good game. This was a AFC North type game, and I think Pittsburgh, and I think we talked about them playing Cincinnati coming up soon. I think these are the type of games that you're going to get in the AFC North. I think that's just how they play.
No, Remus, don't do that. Don't do that.
The goalpost moving all the way down the street.
Don't do that.
Goalpost can't even see the goalpost no more.
You said we have big aspirations and be no. Don't be so losing. I don't mean to jump ahead of you, OG, but what's your boy name? He said they will build a team in the snow. What?
Ferguson literally down the street.
What?
Pickens. The snow.
Then he was right at the end of the game.
Every game at the end, if they lose.
I told you he's dirty.
He's a dirty player. He's damn dirty player. But talk to him about the game, OG.
Like everybody's saying, it was a fun game to watch. It was a good game. Sometimes we had Thursday night games that don't always turn out to be good, but this is a case where it was a good one. But I got a question for y'all, Kanisha, too. So if Jameis Winston keeps playing the way he's playing, and next season when it's time for Deshaun to come back, what's going to happen? Is Deshaun still going to be the guy? Or they going with somebody that's now proven that they can win with this team?
Let me say this, man. I think at a point in a man's life where ability meets up with
Hey, took me back to 10, 11 years old.
Deshaun Watson may have passed his time on this team. Not in his career, but on this team. The teammates of the Cleveland Browns, they tend to, I don't want to say play harder for Jameis Winston, but he is a teammate that you want to go into battle with. And you can see that from the way he interacts with his teammates when they come off the field. You can see that the way he interacts with his teammates in the huddle, the way he interacts with his teammate in the locker rooms, the way he interacts with teammates from the past. He is that likable guy, that guy who's a winner on the inside that you want to go to battle with. And sometimes you may have to just cut your losses. The Giants did that. They're taking the loss right now.
It's not a big loss.
$100 million, I think it is.
$1 million, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the quarterback, we're talking about the money.
Yeah, the money. So that's a huge loss. But I think at some point when you realize he's not my guy, he's not our guy, you may have to go ahead and cut your losses, man. And why not next year?
Okay. So let me add to that. All right. So Deshaun signed a 5-year, $230 million contract.
Guaranteed.
Huh?
All guaranteed.
Say that one more time.
All guaranteed.
How much?
All of it.
All of it.
Okay, all of the guaranteed. So 230, all guaranteed. How many years has he been there? It's his third season. He got 5 years.
Yeah, this is third.
So this is in his third season. So that means that he's owed what? 130 plus, maybe, up in that range. You let him go for 136 mil.
You're already at a point where when he's playing, you are a team that's not winning. So if you got a chance, let's just say you got a chance to win. If you was played Jameis Winston earlier on, you probably would have had a better record right now. You probably would have been in the thick of things in your division because you have a good defense. You was just struggling on the offensive side of the ball. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to add any more pieces, but we've been able to do okay, with what we have. We got rid of Amari Cooper, saved a little more money. They have opportunity to still make some noise with we always say, if you have a quarterback in this league, you have a chance. Jameis Winston is a quarterback that can win in this league. So they would have a chance.
So check this out. So it's saying here, at the end of this season, he would have made, $46 million this season. They owe him $46 million for the 2025 season and another $46 million for the 2026 season.
That's not bad. So that's only $92 million that they will be losing. I mean, which is bad, but
yeah,
I might have to cut that.
No. Okay, so 46, 46, and 46 is what's owed to him. And he said every penny is fully guaranteed through 2026.
Yeah, they owe him 136 million, right?
Yeah. So
136 million remaining.
Huh?
Yeah, 136 million remaining.
Yeah.
That's a lot, boy.
A lot of
money. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have me a high price backup than me just taking them up and just put
the hit though.
Huh?
But who you're not gonna release it for that kind of money.
But because whoever go pick him up, it'd be another Russell Wilson case.
Right. I mean,
Russell was 64. They let him go for 64, not 136.
No, I get. No, what I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying it'd be another case where a team would pick him up for a little bit of money. Yeah, but you're already getting paid.
Right, but do you care at that point? Like,
you don't care, but God, that's a lot, boy.
So, Gabe, you saying that how the team reacts to this player, or because you're a cancer to the team.
I don't want to call him a cancer. I don't want to put that label on him as a cancer because I don't think he's a bad guy for the locker room. I just think the team has a better leader in Jameis Winston.
Is he a better leader?
Absolutely, without question.
Yeah. Oh,
I guess he's a better leader, but then like when the Buchanan put in there, how many games has Deshaun Watson played in the last 3 seasons?
Not many.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
So he getting. I mean, he kind of like Ben Simmons. Well,
No, don't do Ben.
I'm just saying, man. He ain't played that many games in 3 seasons and making all that money a year.
Yeah, or Zion. I would definitely. I would do it.
Why he do that? Why he try to throw Zion in there?
I know, right?
Did y'all see Zion with his shirt off?
No. You look bad?
That boy don't work out a bit, dog.
I thought, but he lost 29 pounds coming into this season. No.
That boy too busy messing around with porn stars and eating burgers.
That boy need a bra. We used to think he was muscle.
He flabby. Oh,
that boy Larry Holmes, dog.
don't do Larry. Larry was worse. Larry went in there fat and got beat up for a couple of $1 million. But all right.
But yeah, anyway, I would do that. Kanisha, let's ask the statesman for the stateswoman for the Cleveland Browns.
No, I agree with you, Galen. I said from the beginning of the chaos that Deshaun Watson did not have the locker room. He was not the leader that the team was ready to rally around. And one thing, you can say what you want about Jameis, but he is consistently beloved by everybody he's played with. Everybody who has played with him talks about how good of a teammate he is. If you saw him after that Saints game, the entire Saints team lined up to come give him hugs and stuff. People that he played with and that work with him love him. He does have,
because he got that dude a touchdown. Don't do that.
No, that's not why.
You want a touchdown against the Falcons? Look, I know we're going to take a knee. Hey, look, we're going to get him a touchdown. What everybody think?
No, people that play with him in college, people love him. He is a leader. He is a likable guy. He is charismatic. And people want to go out there and do battle with Jameis. Does some of his speeches not really make sense? They don't always, but you be motivated, so I'll take it. I am fine with riding it out with Jameis, and I'm not expecting a whole lot for the rest of this season. Mm-hmm. I do expect for them to go out and play suicide ball every time they play AFC North team, because that's just how the division plays against each other. Like, to me, there is no better football game than an AFC North game. They just battle, whether it is the Steelers and the Ravens or the Steelers and the Browns. They battle each other. So
I'm the same kid that went into a grocery store, asked them to cook the crab legs and say he forgot to pay.
What kind of stuff you did when you was that age? Don't do that.
He got the hookup. He didn't forget to pay. He got the hookup.
Look, he said, what he said? You know what?
You would take the stuff from Wendy's. See, don't do that to Jameis. Don't do that.
Don't talk about my days in Wendy's.
Hey, rumors done started again, man.
So look, I got a friend that went to Florida State at the same time James was there.
Remus, sit down and take that L. Okay.
So what she said was, and maybe this goes back to like I said, the good things about James. He didn't want to throw the what is it, the meat manager or the seafood manager.
Yeah.
And so he said, I forgot to pay. Yeah, I forgot to pay.
Yeah.
But he said, but like I said, she said he had been going into that grocery store for the past couple of years, getting whatever he want. Yeah. They got a new seafood manager, and he was like, where you going?
Listen, nowadays are getting millions. You can't complain about that dude getting a couple crabs.
It's for NIL now.
It don't matter. That was his NIL.
He also remember when Coach when Bobo said, "Listen, you ain't playing today," and then he come out with a full uniform on, and he was like, "What are you doing? Like, why?"
He misunderstood.
Yeah, I just got to play. No, go take it off. Go take. Wasn't it Bobo?
Bubba Fisher, Jimbo Fisher. Right?
Bubba Fisher. Like, no, you can't play today. So, what my point is, this craziness didn't just start, today or while he on the ground. This dude been a little off. Is that someone else?
No, that's our children.
No. A la the Falcons game when they said take a knee. The coach is sitting there right there saying take a knee, and he go, "Hey, look, let's try something different," and he decides to run his own play. That's what got him cut from that team.
And they shouldn't have cut him for that. Like, they shouldn't have cut him, because guess what happened? The coach ended up getting fired because the players didn't like him.
Disrespect.
Oh man, ain't no respect between the Falcons and the Saints. Everybody know that.
But what I'm saying to you is, you would put all of this on. You get rid of Deshaun Watson and go with a quarterback that you don't know what you're gonna get. You know
what you're gonna get on the field. Now on the field,
chances are he could be there for more than 3 or 4 games a season, though.
That is true too.
Ain't nothing like making snow angels with the fans of Cleveland.
This is how contagious his personality is. He had the whole Thursday night crew jumping in the snow after the game. In
Even
they
with
in
the
they
partners
suits. In they suits, dog. That's how contagious he is, dog. That's how contagious he is.
So let's say here. So that I'm clear, you would let Deshaun ride.
I would.
OG.
I would cut my losses right now. Yeah.
You know, I don't think nobody would take the bait.
Here's the thing, the money is spent either way. It doesn't make sense to sacrifice a team with the money. Like the money is spent. There's nothing you can do about that part.
What you do about that?
But what you can do is try to salvage your team.
Okay, so are we dropping him or we trading?
No, you can't drop him. He's just a really high price.
Well, you can't trade because somebody got to pick up that contract. You can trade.
Yeah, you got to drop him.
You got
to do what they did with Daniel Jones.
If I'm a GM, I can't see it right now. I got to get at least one more season out of him.
But and a lot of GMs, they get stuck on that. That's pride, though. That's their pride. Like, I don't want to admit I messed up. Hey, at some point, don't just ride this mess up out all the way out. Don't keep just kicking the can down the road. Get rid of that can, throw it in the trash, man. Hey, I messed up, dog. Let's go.
But I think our ownership is the problem there. I really like the rumblings from what I'm hearing. You know, our GM is going to take the fall for it, but I think it's the Haslam brothers that are behind this debacle.
They made the call. Okay, I mean that's and they may not want to admit it either. Like, hey, man, I messed up. But you at some point you got to admit you messed up.
Owners don't like to admit they messed up.
Jerry Jones and the Jones don't want to admit they messed up by getting Trey Lance in there for a 4th round pick to try to scare Dak, and it didn't work. They still had to pay him anyway. Like, and now you don't use this guy at all. Like,
yeah, that's all the day. Uniform clean it on or what?
Yeah. Yo, OG, you're on mute.
He's played 19 games for Cleveland Browns.
He just came out. No, he came
in 3 years,
in 3 seasons, 19 games.
19. That's
19. 6 and 22, 6 and 23, and 7 this year.
Yeah, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. All right, man. All right, let's jump into it. Game of the week. We said it on Sunday or Wednesday. I'm sorry. Game of the week. I told OG, man, y'all better not lose. Y'all better not lose to this team with 38 injuries.
That's a 38. Like, there you go telling lies.
With
what? Did you not see that about people telling lies?
With half the doggone team out. No Zach Martin.
You go tell another lie.
No Zach Martin. No Brandon Cook. No Dak Prescott. No doggone DeMarcus Lawrence. No doggone Trey Diggs. Should I keep on going?
If they make you feel good.
No Tyler Smith. We had two rookies on the offensive line and 2 more backups. When we go into Washington, your Commanders riding high, fully healthy. We want Dallas. Y'all playing Philly. Y'all talking about we want Dallas. We want Dallas again. And guess what happened when Dallas come to town? Smack that ass up.
You out your damn mind.
Smack that.
You ain't smart nobody.
Come here.
First thing is you can clean your drawers after the Terry McLaurin ran that touchdown. That's the first thing you can do. And then, like I said, we had bad.
Don't talk about that play. That was a good play, though, OG. That was a great.
You hear what I said, did you? You hear what I said?
I told you to it in.
No, I told him he can go back and get that tissue that he wiped this when Terry McLaurin scored that touchdown.
I guess.
Anyway, I don't want to stop you. You finished?
I'm finished right now. I'm finished right now, but I got some more stuff.
But I'm gonna tell you what this sound like. What this sound like is this was your. You always want to throw this at somebody else. It sounds like this was your Super Bowl. That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh yeah, this was our Super Bowl right here. Oh yeah.
In this season, this y'all Super Bowl game.
We'll take that because y'all called us. Y'all called us up. Hey man, we want y'all for our homecoming. We want to beat Dallas. Y'all done called us up.
How you not know you had homecomings in pro football?
We came. Y'all called us out.
Yeah.
Wait. Did they have Dallas Cowboy Day this year in DC?
Oh yeah. They had it. They had it all week.
That's some fracking neck of bull.
Anyway. They had it all week.
Anyway, are you finished? I'm gonna give you a chance to say what you want to say.
Look, this we got Dan Campbell. I mean, we got Dan Quinn over there. They know
you already know who we got. See how confused you are.
He knows the Cowboys. He knows what to do against the Cowboys. What happened over there?
You finished?
Huh?
Let me know you finished.
What happened? But we had Terry McLaurin on lock into that last play. Y'all, a fully healthy team. Fully healthy. Y'all put up 6 points in the fourth quarter when y'all was struggling, just trying to, when we went into our prevent defense, that y'all score a couple points, man. I told you y'all was fraudulent, man. I actually was believing in y'all.
Let me ask you this.
Believing in y'all.
If we're so fraudulent and you believe so much in your doggone team, why did you not pick them?
Because there was no way we should have beat y'all.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. You got belief in your team. You got belief in your team. If we are fraudulent, why did you not pick your team?
Because there was no way for us to beat y'all. There was no reason for the Cowboys to beat y'all with the people that we had out there. There was no reason. Unless y'all are not as good as y'all thought y'all were. And people kept telling me, and Scott Thomas came on here and said, y'all ain't beat a team with a winning record yet. And I was like, but they look good. I mean, they had the potential rookie of the year. But I don't even know if he's gonna be rookie of the year no more.
You at your D-line. Number one. Number two, we had some special team debacles today.
Y'all had a block punt.
Which pretty much
a block punt, a block field goal.
I'm talking now. You had your turn. I'm talking about my team now.
Okay.
You talk about yours, I talk about mine.
Okay.
So like I was saying, we had some special team debacle today, and I'm not gonna feed into your foolishness. I'm gonna say what I want to say and let you ride on your horse right now, because that horse ain't gonna ride too much longer because it's gonna buck your ass. Anyway.
Damn. Okay. Good. Buck your ass. Okay. Damn.
So we had some special team debacles. I just mainly with the kicker. He missed field goal. He missed 2 doggone extra points. Second, the most costly extra point.
That was a bad snap on that second one, though, OG. I get it.
That's what I'm saying. The second one that he missed that was crucial wasn't really his fault because it was a bad snap at a crucial time in the game.
Yeah.
But like I said, when we had a special team debacle, we gave up a return, a kickoff for a return they shouldn't have. And to me, I don't understand that because it seems like they should have. The guy can kick the ball in the end zone, so why not kick it in the end zone? I don't know.
He don't have a strong leg though. He ain't kicking it in. He didn't kick it in the end zone the whole game.
Okay.
It's like his
leg. I go back and get a clip and show you where it went to the end zone. Anyway, because you think your mouth is a prayer book. Everything you say is right.
I mean,
so anyway. So be joyous for your win today. Am I gonna say am I gonna say y'all won or did we lose? We gave it to you.
Both the same thing, I thought.
We gave it to you. Take that one, but it won't happen again. Take your Super Bowl.
Did y'all let him off? Like, did y'all have him on the ropes? Or I guess that my question is: Did the Cowboys win or did the Commanders lose? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, G, I'm asking you, G.
Yes, me.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, definitely the Cowboys won. Definitely the Cowboys won. The Cowboys tried to give them the game. Like, hey man, please watch the Commanders take the game, please. And then y'all said, no, here, we don't want it. Y'all are the big brothers. Here, you take it.
Hey, you got running water in that house, don't you?
Look.
Hey, you got running water in that house? You gonna need to go make a deposit because you overdrawn.
Running water. What?
So we had a block. They blocked our punt. They blocked the field goal. They got a fumble that wasn't a fumble. They just made it a fumble because he came out with a ball. Then nobody see the ball come out, but he came out with a ball. They said it was a fumble, but it is what it is.
I go like it was a lot of hits and fumbles today.
Yeah. And what I don't understand is you're talking about fumbles. So it wasn't a fumble for your guy when he got hit and fumbled the ball, but it's a fumble for my guy when he get hit and fumbled the ball.
Yeah, because you're going to the ground. Yeah,
okay. Both fumbles going to the ground.
Who? Your man was running.
That dude was going to the ground when he got hit.
Man, no, your man was running.
What difference does going to the ground have to do with anything?
Your man was already running.
If you made a football move, then you legal.
That man wasn't making a football move, man. He was trying to gather himself.
Hey, okay. Anyway, that's what you gonna say. Remember I said about the mouth not being a prayer book. Everything ain't right.
I will say this here, OG. Yeah, because y'all got a high-powered offense. I think Cowboys were up 10-9, 10-6 and 10-9 most of the game, right? Up into that fourth is when it started to really get hot. But
we was up 20-9 in the fourth, and then they came back. We was up 20-9 in the fourth with 5 minutes left. That's when all the fireworks started.
I'm saying, like, before, right when going into the fourth, I think it was 10-9, right? Or 10, up a point or something like that. Yeah.
10-9.
Right. And then it started. Fourth quarter is when it started to go down. But what I guess what I'm saying is, because I was trying to pick them at first and I didn't, but at the same time, y'all held them down. Y'all held the Commanders, high-powered offense or fairly good offense for 3.5 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, then it just started. It started to explode.
Right.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, how when you got the champ on the ropes or you got the guy with the better, record on the ropes and you hit him in the mouth one good time, it's all about who can finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it was good. It was a great fourth quarter. Great fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. We let him off the hook.
But I'm trying to figure out, like one of the guys at the barbershop said, does this mathematically put the Cowboys back in the position? Because y'all can still take the division. Am I right?
We still can, yeah. We still can. It'll be tough, yeah. You need Philly to have the type of debacle that they had last year, for that to happen. But
because you're 1-1 in the division, right?
Yes. Yeah,
OG, what you in the division?
0-2.
We lost 2 games. Yep.
You 0-2 in the division.
We beat the Giants.
Y'all beat the Giants. Yeah,
He's so busy trying to keep up with my record. He asked
so
me.
What's your record?
I'm sorry. We 2-1 in ours. I'm sorry.
He asked did he ask me? You so busy trying to speak for me. You ain't know what to do. We 1-2, Corey. If I can ever speak for my team,
we're 2-1. We're 2-1 in ours.
2-1. What are the Eagles?
Thanks to y'all. We 4-7.
4-7.
Thanks to y'all.
You're losing record.
Well, thanks to y'all. We 4-7.
You got a losing record.
We were 3 before that.
Losing record.
Hey, y'all are right there, dog. I told you a Hail Mary away right now from being 500. A Hail Mary away.
How we a Hail Mary away from being 500?
If y'all would have been 6-6 right now.
And if they hadn't called the fumble when they called it, so we talking about a whole lot of ifs.
What he's saying is again, you saying that he's working on house money right now?
That slipper is falling off.
What's been happening with you then? Your slip been gone. They've been gone for a long time.
We already knew where the Cowboys were. We already
No,
knew.
you didn't.
We gotta-
If that was the case, you wouldn't say you're going to be 14-3 this year.
We told you we had a ton of injuries. We've been saying that for the last 7 weeks. That ain't changed.
So let me ask you this then.
That ain't changed.
So when anybody else go out here, anybody else go out here and talk about their injuries,
that
you
horse
want to
is a
talk
donkey.
but it's okay. It's okay for you to go ahead and talk about your injuries. But anytime anybody else want to talk about injuries on this show, then you always got something to say. Talking about it should be next man up. So don't come to me with that junk like y'all got injuries. Man, next man up.
Go
ahead on with that crap.
I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, okay. You like I said, you remember saying a lot.
I'm gonna tell you, my next man up was better than your man that's up already. And that's all your starters.
Well, show me the record. Who got the better record? That's who tell you who's better.
We talking about today.
Who better? You said better.
Talking about last week's.
Who got the best record?
Your Commanders versus my Cowboys.
Who's the best record? Who got the
best
best record?
We ain't talking about them records over there, man. We talking about right now.
No, not records don't matter. Records don't matter when you losing. Records only matter when you winning. I see how this is. You talking about, no. I'm talking about when your team winning. So now you gotta move it. It's always a moving goalpost for you when your team get down. The goalpost gonna be here when you winning, but the goalpost over there when you losing. I don't want to hear all that crap. Man, you better go ahead and something else today. I told you gonna make a deposit because you overdrawn.
My rating against you right now is 1-0. You told me you was gonna sweep us,
and you told me you gonna be 14-3.
No, he didn't. He said that y'all normally split.
No, he did not. Don't say that. No, he didn't. No,
I did not say we go sweep.
Yeah, he did.
When I made my original picks, I did not say we were gonna sweep y'all.
OG.
Okay. Go back and find it. You always gonna make these statements and you never can find it. Go find it.
I got it. Matter of fact, I was gonna show it to y'all on the show. I forgot to upload it though.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay.
OG, you said we was gonna split. The Cowboys now and the Commanders gonna split this year?
When we made our original picks.
We just went back and did our picks again. You telling me you said we was gonna split?
I don't remember what I said then. I'm talking about the original picks. I'm gonna be like you.
You want to go back before then?
I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna have convenient amnesia too. If you can do it, I can do it.
Okay, all right, you got it, man. You got it.
You know, you can sit and talk junk all you want to, but I can get this shit. I can bring it back too, baby.
Hey,
I'm here with you.
I want to say
all day, every day.
I love it when y'all say we want Dallas.
All day, every day.
Y'all are fraudulent.
Get out of third place. If you can't get out of third place, then
y'all gotta keep playing.
If you can't get out of third place, don't talk to me.
Hey, y'all gotta keep playing. Don't worry. Y'all gotta keep.
I hope you win your gimme on Thanksgiving Day too.
Y'all gonna come on down back to us. Y'all,
yeah, okay.
I thought y'all on that high horse early on, man. That thing.
So what horse you on?
Huh?
What horse you heard what I said? Don't be talking about no, huh?
I don't know what horse I'm on, man. Yeah. I'm on the winning horse right now, though.
You on that Jack?
I'm on that winning horse.
You on that Jack?
Say you on the jackass. God damn.
Go ahead, Corey. What you got to say?
So my first question is, all right, OG, you got Tennessee, New Orleans, Philly, your next three. Tennessee did win today. Tennessee, like I said, Tennessee, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and then us coming too. What in these next three, you got a 3-8 Tennessee, you got a 4-7 New Orleans, 8-2 Washington team. How many can you pull out? I'm curious.
In the 3 games? In those 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, in those 3 games? Tennessee. I say Philly will give us some problems. I say we'll at least be 2-1 in them 3 games.
2-1 in them 3. Okay. G, you got the Giants, Cincinnati, Carolina.
We'll be 3-0.
You can go 3-0.
We'll go 3-0.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right. I guess both of y'all got,
I got the Commanders going 0-3
in the next 3 games.
In 3 games.
How much you want to bet?
I got Tennessee beating them.
How much you want to bet?
And the Saints.
How much do you want to bet? You so confident? How much?
And
you owe me 200 wins you never paid, so you want to double that up? You want to double that to nothing?
400 wins,
Yeah. You want to double that to nothing? Huh?
No, I'm just letting you know what's going to happen.
No. You sound pretty confident in your prediction. Do you want to double the nothing, the 200 wins you already owe me? So you're not confident in your prediction then?
No, I just have a feeling y'all gonna lose all three.
I doubled it on my prediction.
How many losses is that in a row, OG?
How many losses is what?
For y'all in a row?
We lost to Philly and Pittsburgh and y'all.
That's it.
So what he trying to say is that you're gonna turn. You're gonna 5 losses is what you're saying?
So how many losses did y'all have in the row before today?
We had 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So analysts have shown that the Cowboys could probably 3-0 this thing, and I'm just going with what analysts
Possibly.
possibly
It depends on what Cincinnati team show up. They could go 2-1.
2-1 or possibly a 1-2 OG for the Commanders, possibly. Now, what that does is we're just going with what analytics is saying. That's why they were saying mathematically, Cowboys can still find their way in this thing, and then at the end, see y'all again. Correct? Like as an ending to all this, y'all could possibly end up seeing each other again.
We played last game of the season.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Woo. Okay. All right. Now is Dak scheduled to come back, or he's done for the season?
He's done for the season. Yeah, he's done for the season.
He's done for the season. Okay. Can Cooper Rush do this?
No.
All right, we ain't got to go that far. All right.
He look. That Commanders team made him look good, and he was playing bad. Boy, they made him look good. And he looked bad. He was missing all kind of open people, but
yeah. Well, yeah.
We needed a lot of help today, man. We needed a lot of help. We had a lot of turnovers. We had some turnovers.
You got it.
Bland being back was so much help. Having Bland back, that helped out a lot. And I think OG said it, man, on Wednesday. Well, you still got Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, and Trayvon didn't play, but Bland played, and that was big. Michael Parsons was a problem, man. He was giving them hell. So
a lot of turnovers that went our way,
Yeah.
A lot of balls getting hit out the hands and stuff like that, but
Yeah. I mean, it helped that we played a team like the Commanders.
See, what you're doing is you're looking for some clickbait, but you're not gonna get it here, buddy.
Hey, Kamaye.
You're not gonna get it here because we already know the deal. You can sit here.
You
celebrate your Super Bowl.
You told the OG last time, man. Hey, OG, be humble. Be humble.
I'm not gonna ever be humble.
OG said he's never gonna be humble. I'm not.
I won't.
He said he's been waiting on this time. He's been waiting on me while I was down.
I will say this:
you're gonna be down because you're gonna remain down.
They do call it. It is officially Cowboy Week, and it's saying right here. I'm not being messy. It's a Cowboy Week. I mean, and they find it
I always do, Corey. Get on his side, but just remember, y'all play us too.
I didn't make it up.
So remember that. So get on his side because they know
it's a thing.
I got a photographic
make that up, OG. That's all he's saying. I didn't make that up.
A photographic memory. Just remember.
It's a thing, huh?
Yeah, but we was already past that. You want to bring it back up? That's cool.
He said we was past that.
Yeah, that's cool. Just remember. That's what I like in you and your Falcons keep going down. I don't want to hear no. Come on, OG.
I'm not gonna be arguing with you. I'm just letting you know that we don't have a Cowboy Week here. I mean, we don't have a Commander.
Y'all don't play them every year either. Twice a year.
Yeah, y'all play Cowboy Week.
Man, let's move on to these other games, fellas.
No, we can stay right here. If y'all got something else y'all want to say.
The wife said, speaking of fraudulent, whoever was calling somebody fraudulent, the Kansas City Chiefs only won by 3 against the Carolina Panthers. So my wife been saying this all season that they're fraudulent, but They just been figuring out different ways to win.
They keep winning. They're not good this year. Bothers me.
Them and Minnesota. Minnesota the same way. They just find a way to win. They ain't playing great, but they just find a way to win. And I think, but I give kudos to people, teams like that though. Like they don't play their best games, they just win. I don't
know. Give kudos to Kansas City because not with the way the rest be handling their games. They don't get any respect from me on that. I get mad every time I watch one of their games. Like it's ridiculous.
This has been good. The 49ers fall to the Green Bay Packers 38-10.
Fall? You call it a fall? a trip, slide, a push down?
Stomping. I don't know what you want to call it, but they in trouble. The good thing about them, they are in a division that's not really playing that well. They're still right there in the hunt, man. And even with their 6 losses, I think they're still in the hunt, man.
When Purdy comes back.
Yeah. Yep. Seattle beats Arizona, so Arizona doesn't gain too much. I mean, they dropped one back as well. So I believe Seattle now is tied up with Arizona. Yeah. So Seattle and Arizona are now tied up for number 1 in the AFC. I mean, I'm sorry, the NFC West.
They ain't been healthy in 4 years.
I said 49ers ain't been healthy in 4 years.
They are the most unhealthy team in the league.
So I love to see that too, though. I love to see the 49ers move, man. Anytime. Broncos. They win again. They won again, man. Bo Nix, 29 points, man. The Raiders. The Raiders.
Okay.
Bo Nix, man.
Wow.
He threw the ball 42 times for 273 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
So I have something to say about the Broncos and the Steelers.
Uh-oh.
I think what we see with those, no, it's nothing negative. I think what we see with those organizations are the perfect example of what I say when I mean that a quarterback can be good, but not be good for the team that they're on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
Russell Wilson was not good for Denver, but he is doing great under Tomlin in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Denver is succeeding with a different quarterback. It wasn't that he wasn't good, or it just sometimes a certain player can just not be a fit for the organization that they're in.
I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. My issue with the Denver thing was the way Sean Payton treated Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he was trash for that
treatment.
I didn't appreciate that part of it all. I thought he deserved a little more respect than what he was getting from Sean Payton. So didn't appreciate that part, but I do agree with you on that, man. Coaches know what they want to coach, and he obviously wanted to coach a guy like Bo Nix, man. So kudos to them. Tennessee knocks off Houston. I think I said this on the last show, man. When we was picking them, I was like, you don't know what team is going to show up for Tennessee. Them bad boys are so up and down, man. You don't. I mean, I think it's their 3rd win, but they seem like they be in almost every game sometimes. Like you don't know what you're playing from, man. But Houston falls short, and I think we can say maybe Stroud is having the sophomore slump. He's been having a year not like his rookie year where he was lights out. He's been a little bit of a struggle this year. Good win by the Miami Dolphins versus New England Patriots. Look, I didn't even see that game on TV at this point.
He said, did they play a game? Right.
Like I just saw they had won. I was like, what? I didn't even see them on TV.
Hey man, we also got a 10-1 Detroit team.
Ooh, I love that team.
They could be hard to beat.
That's so much.
That that team is solid from the defensive side, offensive side, special teams, head coach. They are. I don't see many um, flaws in that team, man.
Man.
And they look like they're hungry.
Mhm.
They look like they're hungry, man. So,
Today, I was watching a little small bit and pieces of his after game speech. Gave it up to offensive linemen. That keeping that man upright. I mean, not saying that they have the best quarterback. He said, but you can be efficient, and when you get a man time to play, he said, I was an offensive lineman. He said, I understand, playing in the trenches. I guess when he was a player or
tight end, yeah, tight end.
Was he tight end or playing on the O line? I guess.
Yeah,
You know.
he's more of a blocking tight end, but yeah.
Yeah, so he's keeping them guys upright.
Mm-hmm.
When you get, but that's what I'm saying. You don't just talk about the quarterback. You don't just talk about give the running back. You talk about he giving props to guys that don't normally get no shine, that don't normally get burned. That makes you go out there and want to play harder. Which I respect it. Blue collar players.
I think
So
they go ahead, OG. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say so. They got the Bears Thanksgiving Day, but then they play the Packers and then the Bills. But then they play both of those games at home though. In
Packers
Detroit.
and Bills.
Yeah.
Ooh. I want to see that Bills game. That's gonna be the telltale right there. Because both of them could be physical, but this Detroit man, they are just so physical on that offensive line. Like there's a reason he gave kudos to his offensive line, man. They are road graders, dog. Like they made sure they got holes and they got a dynamic runner in Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
That dude is special, man. Special.
So let me ask y'all this question: would that trade for Matthew Stafford and what's the quarterback they got? Goff. Over time, which one was the better one? Though we know one came out with a Super Bowl. Over time, which one was the better trade for y'all?
I think that goes back to exactly what Kanisha just said a few minutes ago.
Some teams aren't. Yeah. Man. Though the LA got a championship, I think Detroit got more wins over time, possibly because they did go. Did they go to Super Bowl last year or the championship game?
Who?
Detroit. What did they go to last year? Was
It
it?
was the championship game. They lost San Francisco.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not. I mean, so Goff is a role player, but he's doing great. But he's not. Detroit's team is like for real team ball. Like it's no one. Like it's not like a quarterback that's carrying the team. Like you have, at say Kansas City where Patrick Mahomes is the show. Like that is team ball. They are firing on all cylinders. And then I don't even know how you defend against them because Dan Campbell called plays like it's an Adam Sandler movie. He just do whatever. Like they just out there just doing random fun stuff. Like it's crazy how they playing ball.
Did y'all hear?
We did. I think you got some static on your end over there, Corey.
I do. Yeah. Bad static.
I was muting to make sure it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I just saw we talk about their defense. In the last two games, Detroit hadn't given up a touchdown.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Against Jacksonville and against the Colts today.
And
it's bad.
Yeah, sounds like you got dial-up.
Don't hear it now.
And like what Kanisha was saying, Goff was 26 for 36, 269 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
Still,
Hey, but I think that's the end of the show anyway.
I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. When you started going on your ranting and raving, I started to go out there and play the outro music.
All early in the show. Hey man, episode 49 in the books, fellas and ladies. Great show, great show.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's what it is.
What was it? Your phone?
my mic.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, you mean this mic?
Yes. Yes.
Probably the
Yes, sir.
Great job, great job. My dog James Littlejohn, Ryan Littlejohn, my dog Kamarie White. See y'all check him and his wife out the Christmas podcast. Hey man, big shout out to my co-host, man, OG man, for being a good sport about it all, bro. That's a good sport, man.
That was a good sport. Okay.
Who was my dog Remus Cromwell, my sis Kanisha Davis, Corey's wife, Brandon Buchanan, my wife Crystal Wright, my cuz Phil Harris, and anybody else that may have been out here. Oh, my dog Scott Thomas. Hey man, we appreciate you all. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. No, we're not on Wednesday. We are not on Wednesday. But we hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spend lots of time with your family, friends. Eat lots of food, man. And be thankful for what you have. Tomorrow isn't a problem. We continue to send our prayers for the small family. I know they're having their homegoing. I think this weekend it was. So continue to pray for the small family, man. Corey.
My wife wanted to say something.
I just wanted to thank everybody for their prayers. We do have a praise report. My grandfather, we went from thinking we were close to the end to him breathing on his own for the past 24 hours now. So
That's all right.
things are looking much better. So thank you everybody for your prayers. It is definitely appreciated. Don't stop, but thank you for the prayers so far.
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
Look, I'm gonna share this before we leave. My son told me today, he said, "Can we play some Christmas music?" I said, "You know what? Before we do that, I said, we be thankful first. We're thankful first. This is the time where we're thankful." Like you were just saying, I said, "Don't just go into Christmas music." He was ready to in my mind, you know. But I told him, I said, normally after we finish Thanksgiving dinner on the ride home, Kanisha would normally start to play the Christmas music because he was like, he ready. I said, no. I said, we got a lot to be thankful for right now. We got, I said, we got a lot to be grateful for right now. I said, this is the part where we talk about being grateful and being thankful before being given and cheerful and receiving gifts and all that. And he go, seriously? I'm like, yes. I want to go get food. Be humble and grateful first. I said, because you can get that, but
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
like I said, I know this is the time you get, like you were saying, OG. This is the time where you put out those thankful, welcomes and thank yous and all that. But at the same time, I'm grateful for a lot of stuff. We don't get a chance to say this beforehand, but man, to the crew and you,
yeah,
thankful, girl. I'm thankful. I know we're gonna have another time to do this beforehand, but we're thankful.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm going to double down on that sentiment right there, Corey, man. I'm grateful for this podcast, man, this crew, OG, you, Kanisha, man, everybody that's always out there, taking the time out their day to come hang out with us, man. It means a lot, man. And I am thankful for that. Thankful for just the opportunity to be able to serve and the way that we serve you all, man. So we appreciate it. I appreciate it, man, and truly grateful for everybody that's out there, every subscriber, everybody that hasn't subscribed but they continue to watch, man. We appreciate y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. Gratitude and thanks, man. Gratitude and thanks.
No doubt.
All right, man. And on that note, man, we are out. Peace.
Whoa.
Eh?
Oh my word.
Ah.